My favorite places in Washington, D.C. Hello, wonderful English learners. It's Sophia from the English with Sophia YouTube channel. Dear friends, your support means the world to us. Share, engage, and subscribe to the channel. Your encouragement fills us with joy. Important vocabulary for A1 learners. Here are some key words from this lesson that are great for A1 English learners. 1. Capital, noun. The city where a country's government is. 2. Monument, noun. A building, statue, or other structure to remember an important person or event. 3. Museum, noun. A building where important things are kept and shown to the public. 4. Park, noun. A large area of land with grass and trees for people to enjoy. 5. Building, noun. A structure with walls and a roof, like a house or office. 6. Statue, noun. A figure of a person or animal made of stone or metal. 7. Free, adjective, not costing any money. 8. Visit, verb, to go to see a place or person. 9. Tour, noun, verb. A journey to visit several places, to go on a journey, visiting places. 10. History, noun. The study of past events. 11. Nature, noun. The world of plants, animals, and natural things. 12. View, noun. What you can see from a particular place. 13. Beautiful, adjective. Very pretty or pleasing to look at. 14. Famous, adjective. Known by many people. 15. Favorite, adjective. Liked more than others of the same kind. Remember to practice these words when talking about places in your own city or places you'd like to visit. Good luck with your English learning journey. Today, I'm excited to take you on a virtual tour of my favorite places in Washington, D.C., the capital city of the United States. Let's explore this amazing city together. Before we start our tour, let's learn a bit about Washington, D.C. It's the capital city of the United States. D.C. stands for District of Columbia. It's not a state, but a special federal district. The city is named after George Washington, the first president of the United States. It's home to many important government buildings and national monuments. Now let's visit some of my favorite places. The National Mall. The National Mall is a large open park in the center of the city. It's one of my favorite places to visit. Here's why. 1. It's free to visit. 2. There are many important monuments and museums here. 3. It's a great place for a walk or picnic. Some highlights of the National Mall include the Washington Monument. It's a tall white obelisk, a pointed tower. It honors George Washington. It's 555 feet, 169 meters tall. You can go to the top for a great view of the city. The Lincoln Memorial. It's a large building that looks like a Greek temple. Inside, there's a big statue of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president. It has famous speeches by Lincoln written on the walls. The steps of the memorial offer a beautiful view of the reflecting pool and the Washington Monument. The reflecting pool. It's a long pool of water between the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. On a calm day, you can see the monuments reflected in the water. It's a peaceful place to sit and relax. Smithsonian Museums. The Smithsonian Institution is a group of free museums. They're my favorite places to learn new things. Here are some of the best. Our National Air and Space Museum. It has planes, rockets, and spacecraft. You can see the Wright brothers' first airplane. There's a moon rock you can touch. National Museum of Natural History. It has exhibits about animals, plants, and Earth's history. There's a giant elephant in the main hall. You can see beautiful gems and minerals, including the Hope Diamond. National Museum of American History. It tells the story of the United States. You can see the original Star-Spangled Banner, the first American flag. There are exhibits about American inventions and culture. The White House. The White House is where the President of the United States lives and works. It's an important symbol of American government. It's a big white building with columns in front. You can see it from outside the fence on Pennsylvania Avenue. If you plan ahead, you might be able to take a tour inside. The United States Capitol. The Capitol is where the U.S. Congress meets. It's a beautiful building with a big dome on top. It's at one end of the National Mall. You can take a tour to learn about how laws are made. The grounds around the Capitol are beautiful for a walk. The Library of Congress. This is the largest library in the world. It's one of my favorite places to visit. The building is very beautiful inside, with paintings and statues. There are millions of books, maps, and recordings here. You can see Thomas Jefferson's library and a copy of the Gutenberg Bible. The National Zoo. The Smithsonian National Zoo is a great place to see animals from all over the world. It's free to visit, like other Smithsonian museums. You can see pandas, elephants, lions, and many other animals. There are beautiful gardens to walk through. The Tidal Basin. The Tidal Basin is a beautiful area near the National Mall. It's especially pretty in the spring when the cherry trees are blooming. There are monuments around the basin, including the Jefferson Memorial and the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. You can rent paddle boats to go out on the water. In spring, the Cherry Blossom Festival celebrates the blooming cherry trees. Georgetown. Georgetown is an old and pretty neighborhood in Washington, D.C. I love to walk around here. There are many old houses and buildings to see. You can walk along the C&O Canal, which is very peaceful. There are lots of shops and restaurants on the main streets. The Kennedy Center. The John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts is a great place to see concerts, plays, and dance performances. It's a big building next to the Potomac River. There are free performances every day on the Millennium Stage. The roof has a beautiful view of the city. Rock Creek Park. If you like nature, Rock Creek Park is a great place to visit. It's a big park that goes through the city. There are trails for hiking and biking. You can see deer and other animals. There's a planetarium where you can learn about stars and planets. Tips for visiting Washington, D.C. Here are some tips to help you enjoy Washington, D.C. 1. Wear comfortable shoes. There's a lot of walking. 2. Use the metro, subway, to get around. It's clean and easy to use. 3. Bring water, especially in summer. It can get very hot. 4. Many museums and monuments are free, so you can save money. 5. Check the weather before you go. The city is beautiful in all seasons, but you'll want to dress right. Learn English while exploring. Visiting these places is a great way to practice your English. 1. Read the signs and information boards at museums and monuments. 2. Listen to tour guides explain the history of each place. 3. Practice asking for directions or information. 4. Try to describe what you see to practice speaking. Conclusion. Washington, D.C. is a wonderful city full of history, culture, and beautiful sights. From the important monuments on the National Mall to the peaceful trails of Rock Creek Park, there's something for everyone to enjoy. I hope this virtual tour has given you a taste of what Washington, D.C. has to offer. Maybe one day you can visit and practice your English while exploring these amazing places. Remember, learning English is like exploring a new city. Take it one step at a time, don't be afraid to ask questions, and enjoy the journey. Keep learning and exploring, my dear English students. Until next time, this is Sophia from English with Sophia, saying goodbye and happy travels.